So this is Foundation Level Paper 2019, question 3. You're given 3 patterns, pattern 1, 2, 3, and you have to draw the 4th pattern. So the thing to notice here is how much the pattern is increasing by each time. And you can see that every time you're adding on 4. Pattern 1 is 1, pattern 2 is 5, pattern 3 is 9, so it's increasing by 4. So you add 4 on to pattern 3 to get pattern 4 like this. So that's pattern 4. The next thing you have to do is complete the table below. So for each preceding pattern, you add on 4. So to get pattern 3, you take pattern 2, which has 5 squares in it, and add on 4, and it tells you that pattern 3 has 9 squares. Then to get pattern 4, you get pattern 9, and you add 4 onto it, and that tells you that that pattern has 13 in it. Then to get the next pattern, you take pattern 4, which has 13, and add 4 to get pattern 17. And then to get pattern 6, you take pattern 5, which is 17, and add 4 onto it, and you get 21. So the next question we're asked is to find out how many squares are there in pattern 9. Now there's 2 ways of doing this, and the first way I'm going to show you is by inspection. Okay, so to do it by inspection, you simply continue your pattern on until you get to pattern 9. So pattern 7, you add on 4 to pattern 6 to get 25. Pattern 8, you add on 4 to pattern 7 to get 29. And pattern 9, you add on 4 to pattern 8 to get 33. So there are 33 squares in pattern 9. Now, the second way to do it is to use your formula that's in the paper, which is Tn equals A plus n minus 1 d. Now, Tn just means your pattern, so pattern number, term number is what it means. But in this case, we're figuring out patterns. So you have to get a value for A, a value for n, and a value for d. Now, our value for A is how many squares were in the first pattern. And in the first pattern, there was 1 square. For your value for A is 1. Then your value for D is how much is the pattern increasing by every time. And we know from filling out our table that the pattern is increasing by 4 every time, because each time we add on 4. So your D is 4. And then N stands for which number pattern are you looking for? And we are looking for pattern number 9. So your N is 9. So now, once you know that, you're going to replace those letters with those numbers. So Tn becomes T9 equals 1 plus 9 minus 1 by 4. So then T9 is 1 plus 8 by 4. T9 is 1 plus 32, because that's 8 by 4. So T9 is your 32 plus 1, so it's 33. So the answer is there are 33 squares in pattern number 9. Now the last question, part D, is which pattern has 101 squares? Now again, you can do this by inspection. And this is how you do it by inspection. Just continue down. So you stop at pattern 9. So just continue down until you get to 101. And you'll see in this case, you have to go as far as pattern 26. So that's doing it by inspection. So you can do it that way. The other way to do it is to again use your formula. Tn equals A plus n minus 1d. Again, your A is 1, your D is 4, but this time you don't know what n is, so you leave n as n, and you replace them into the formula. So you have your Tn is 1 plus n minus 1, 4 is 101. This time you know the answer, you know it has to come to 101. So multiply out your bracket. So your 4 by n gives you 4n, and your 4 by minus 1 gives you minus 4. So your Tn is 1 plus 4n minus 4 equals 101. So just rewrite that with the letter first. So Tn is 4n minus 4 plus 1 is 101. So Tn is 4n minus 3 equals 101, because minus 4 plus 1 gives you minus 3. Now you want that minus 3 to go to 0. So if you have minus 3, you have to plus 3 to get to 0. But whatever you do to one side of the equals, you have to do to the other side to keep the balance. So add 3 to the 4n minus 3, but also add 3 to the 101. So you end up with Tn is 4n equals 104. So once you know that n is 104, to find out what 1n is, you get your Tn is 4n equals 104, divide by 4 to get what 1n is, and it tells you that 1n is 26. So your answer is pattern 26 has 101 squares in it, and it's the same answer as you got when you did it by inspection.